Today we're going to be rebuilding the San Antonio Spurs. Let's try and build them into a dynasty like they once were. They just signed Chris Paul and they got Stephon Castle, 4th overall, to be Victor Wembanyama's guards. This is a very exciting time to be a Spurs fan. We do have updated rosters with free agency almost over. Let's see what we could do. After taking a look at our roster, I've decided that we need a small forward and a power forward to back up. And so I signed Javonte Green to play power forward and Josh Okogie for the small forward. This will complete our roster for the offseason as we have pretty much everyone stacked up. Every position should be good. Player progression, Devin Vassell goes down. Keldon Johnson goes down. Stephon Castle goes up. Zach Collins goes down. CP down. Pretty much everyone's down. Not a great look, but that's okay. It is our first season of hopefully building this dynasty back up. Here will be our rotation to start out the season, as we will be having CP start at the point, Devin Vassell at shooting guard, Keldon Johnson at small forward, Jeremy Sochan at power forward, and Victor at center. Stephon Castle will come off the bench, Zach Collins 7th man, Trey Jones 8th man, Josh Okogie and Malachi Branham, and Charles Bassey to round it out. We're here at the trade deadline as we're right around 500 at 25 and 26, and we have been all season. There's been pretty much no variation. We've literally been at or just below or above 500 the entire season. So I think in this situation we might trade for someone. I think as Chris Paul, I guess, has been hurt the entire season. I don't know what that was. He might have been hurt the entire season or something could have been wrong with that, but we will look to trade, try and get this team better possibly, make a playoff push. Our starting rotation for the year will be Stephon Castle at the point, Devin Vassell at shooting guard, Keldon Johnson at small forward, Precious Achiuwa at power forward, Wemby at center, Dylan Harper off our bench as the 6th man, Kadeem Maluch as our 7th, Charles Bassey as the 8th, Malachi Branham and Zach Collins, as well as Michael Ruzick. We do have Dennis Smith Jr., Julian Champagne, and Mohamed Goy as well, but they will not be receiving minutes. We could definitely make a blockbuster trade at the deadline if needed, but we will have to see. Here at the trade deadline, we are 36 and 15. We have been absolutely killing it lately. No doubt about it, one of the best teams. As Victor Wembanyama is averaging 20 and 10, Devin Vassell with 15, Stephon Castle at 12, Keldon Johnson averaging a cool 14, and Dylan Harper at 12. Just killing it out there. No doubt about it. One of the best rosters. Let's check their estimated wins as Wemby's killing it, Castle killing it, Keldon Johnson and Dylan Harper. Everyone is doing their part except for Zach Collins and Precious, but that's okay. No doubt about it, no trades needed. We are looking at the 2nd seed right now, and hopefully we can make a run, especially with this young core. We could definitely do some damage in this Western Conference. Tyrese Maxey is the MVP, averaging 24, 5, and 10. Pretty good numbers from him. Cooper Flagg, Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Sochan, 6th man, 15 points a game. Not bad. DPOY goes to Chet Alexander-Sarr, Most Improved. Clutch Player, Shea. Rick Carlisle was Coach of the Year, as Victor was made first team All-NBA. Good for him, averaging 21 and 10. That is all for us, but Victor did made 2nd team all defense, and Dylan Harper made 1st team all rookie, and Kadeem Maluch made 2nd team. Great news for us, as it looks like Devin Vassell is hurt right now. So what we're gonna do is move Dylan Harper to the shooting guard position, and then he could start there as Stephon Castle's at the point. And Kadeem Maluch, I moved him to power forward mid-season because Zach Collins got hurt. He could play center, and that will give Oh man, Zach Collins, Devin Vassell, and Charles Bassey are all hurt. That is not great news for us, as that is just unfortunate. But we are the number 1 overall seed, and we will be taking on the Golden State Warriors. As some of you may remember, we just took their pick from them. So they have Steph, Braden Podziemski, Andrew Wiggins, Cooper Flagg, and Naz Reid. Our team's a lot better, but never underestimate Steph for sure, as it is a 1-1 series. 2-1 us, 2-2. They are giving us a run for our money for sure, as it is going to a Game 7. Hopefully, maybe 1 or 2 of our players is back, as it does look like Zach Collins is. Not the one we would prefer, but not bad either, as we are down a little bit, but we came back and we did take a commanding lead, and it will be our Game 7. Great performance from Victor as we move on to the second round to face the Timberwolves, who have Rob Dillingham, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Kawhi, and Rudy Gobert. That's a scary team. I mean, we traded them Rob Dillingham for middle schoolers, so they definitely are doing good for them, as Cat looks like he is off the team. But we take a Game 1 series lead, 1-1, 1-2, 3-1 them. That is not a good sign. We will be simcasting as we're at home. This is a pretty damn good team we are facing, but I am a little bit scared, as it does look like we will be losing. We did not have the firepower to face them. I don't really know how they were a 5th seed, to be honest, but they lose to the Pacers in the finals, as Malcolm Brogdon, Pascal Siakam, Tyrese Halliburton, Benedict Mathurin, Miles Turner all win. LeBron retires, as well as Kevin Love and James Harden, as Doc Rivers also retires, and no jersey retirements for us. We do not have any picks in the top 15, as the Grizzly, Magic, and Celtics get the top 3 picks. We will be retaining our coach, and we don't have any high picks, obviously, so I don't know. We will be signing a big free agent this year for sure, as we will be freeing up cap space with Zach Collins getting off the books, as they take Darren Peterson 1st overall. Pretty crazy pickup for them. As Bryce James right here, small forward. I'll take him. He's a good small forward to have. Went to USC, I guess. That's what they're predicting. With our 2nd overall pick, Dash Daniels could potentially turn into something good, I think. And why not trade it? I guess not. It makes no sense. Either way, we're not going to sign him. We're not signing either of them. Dash Daniels and Bryce James could come. Maybe developmental pieces. We'll let those 2 go. As Malachi Brogdon, let's check out the numbers. 10, 2 and 2 on good shooting. I'll give him the qualifying. As Luka is a free agent, but we do have too much money on the books. Maybe we could trade someone, as I think we will be trading away Keldon Johnson, as if Devin Vassell was available to be traded, it would be him, but it's just not going to happen. Keldon Johnson hasn't been bad at all, but in order to take the next step, we really need to get a star. So getting this money off the books would be very helpful. I think the Grizzlies really want him with the 1st round pick, top 10 protected, and then Zaire Williams added on. But this does allow us to give Luka a max offer, as well as Kevin Durant, who I would not mind taking either. Not a bad player to pick up for sure. And guess if neither of them work out, we could give Trae Young when it really makes sense. We gotta pray, as we are the top offer for both of them. But we will be getting Luka Doncic. We are absolutely... If we could sign him in free agency, I know 2K sometimes messes up and stuff with that stuff, so I don't want to mess around. But we got Luka Doncic. This team is going to be absolutely unstoppable now, as Luka is just a dominant force in 2K. No stopping him here, as this will be as we will have Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper at point, Luka and Devin Vassell at shooting guard, Michael Ruzic and Zaire Williams at small forward, as we don't have a power forward, but we could get Precious Achiuwa back, but he didn't really perform well for us. Josh Hart's too small in my opinion. Miles Bridges, maybe if he didn't have those allegations. I think Aaron Gordon wouldn't be terrible either, but I guess we could go with a Paul Reed. Paul Reed and Precious at the power forward position. Then I think we should bring back Josh Okogie at small forward, as he performed pretty well as well. Actually, I think Jonathan Isaac would make more sense if we could get him, but he might get taken as Okogie accepts, but I guess we'll bring back Okogie. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that, as we get an absolute unit of a lineup, as Stephon Castle, Dylan Harper at the point, Luka and Vassell at the shooting guard, Michael Ruzic, Josh Okogie, Zaire Williams at small forward, Precious and Paul Reed at power forward, and Victor and Kadeem Maluch at center, as well as Charles Bassey. Bassey continues to improve. We could definitely move Maluch to power forward. So we'll just have to see. I mean, our team is absolutely stacked right now, as Kevin Durant goes to the Mavericks, Paolo goes to the Jazz, Lakers get Trae Young, Heat get Jalen Williams, Walker Kessler to the Jazz. Luka's up to a 98, Victor 94, Dylan Harper an 82, Stephon Castle didn't move, but Kadeem Maluch is up to an 80. And Michael Ruzic is up to a 77. And Devin Vassell's an 82. Staying the same, I think we will be moving Kadeem to power forward, and this lineup will be set. Devin Vassell's still going to be out for 4 to 6 months, so we just signed Mr. Tim Hardaway Jr. to take a little bit of the pressure off of Mr. Luka Doncic, as I don't really care about running a 12-man rotation right now. This team should be fine. They are really good this year. Have no issues with it. I think we will do tremendous. Here at the trade deadline, we're 38-14, and frankly, most of those losses came within the first 20 games, as we were like 11-10. So I just changed the rotation from a 12-man to an 11-man, and we've been killing it ever since. Basically, we're unstoppable, as Michael Ruzic fractured his humerus. Guess, I don't know. Well, RIP him, but we are cruising right now. No trades needed at all. And hopefully we could win the chip this year. At the end of the season, Luka is your MVP, averaging 24, 8, and 9. Perfect. Cam Boozer, Rookie of the Year. Nikola Topic, 6-man. DPOY goes to Chet. Ryan Dunn is Most Improved. LaMelo Clutch Player. And Taylor Jenkins is Coach of the Year. We got Luka making first team and Wemby making second team. Beautiful to see. Absolutely beautiful. As that will be it. But I assume, yep, Victor making second team all defense and no rookies for us. But we are the number 1 seed, 63-19. We absolutely killed it this year. We are basically an unmovable force in the West. As hopefully the Thunder could get knocked out and then we will be fine. As we go to game 7 against the Lakers and almost lose. That was a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. As we were up in the first quarter, we put 26 up and they put only 8, and they came back in the third quarter. But we got lucky. As let's see who's hurt right now. As Dylan Harper's hurt. It seems like someone's always hurt with this team, which isn't great, but that's okay, I guess, as he'll be out for the season. But I think we should still be able to get the chip without him. We'll be facing Nikola Topic, Cason Wallace, Drake Powell, John Collins, and Chet. I think Shea must be hurt. Something happened to Shea. Not sure what. Hopefully we win this pretty handedly. As we do. We win in 5 games. As the Jazz are going to the conference finals against us. Keontae George, Keon Johnson, Cody Williams, Paolo against us. I don't see any chance they beat us as victors, your Western Conference Finals. As we're up 3-1 already on the Pistons. Not surprised. We have been killing it all series. We have Luka and Victor. No way anyone could stop us, as we will win the championship. Luka is your finals MVP, averaging 21, 8 and 10, and 2 steals. What a beautiful way to end this video. Please drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next upload.